Hello, everyone. This is Mike from Dimensional Walking. And today I want to talk about why I chase alien beings. So for over 50 years, I've been interested and working in the subject of UFOs and aliens and the paranormal. You know, a lot of the things that I worked on were directly from research I had done in the field. And of course, I also relied on other researchers for their information to come to some conclusions that I have realized over the many years. So I'm going to give you some reasons why I chase aliens, alien beings. They're not going to be in any particular order, but so let me jump right in. I do want to say that my alien UFO quest has made me realize that all aspects of the paranormal are related to UFOs and aliens and vice versa. Aliens are great manipulators and manifestors. And they can manifest anything in front of you basically anytime they want to. Now, I'm not going to say every one of them, every species can do it, but most of them can, and they do, okay? So, but another interesting thing I must tell you that humans can do it too. Probably all humans can do it. They just need the guidance and the confidence to do it. And that basically, that will be another video down the road. I will share some interesting things I've learned from interacting with alien beings. My family members, next. My family members have had encounters in the dream state, out-of-body experience, direct encounters with aliens, shadow people, Sasquatch, dogmen, just to name a few. And that is another reason why I keep on pushing and chasing to enrich my understanding on the subject matter. Next, during my professional career, I hired hundreds of people, and many of them had experiences in the paranormal and UFOs and aliens with alien beings. I don't really quite know why, they shared their experiences with me, but they did. And my speculation is I believe them, and they believed that I was a credible researcher and that they were willing to share. Now, it didn't happen right away. It may took a year or so, but many of them shared. And it was very strange. It was like, I don't know if they were attracted or when I was in the hiring process, I could sense something about them, that they had encounters or they had, some experiences. But one thing I did realize over the many years, at the very end of my 50-some years, I've realized that probably over 80% of the people walking have had some kind of paranormal experiences or encounters with some type of being. And I feel really confident in that number. And it probably is higher than 80%, but at least 80%, just from all the interaction and the interviews and discussions I've had with many people from all parts of the world, actually. So anyways, so next, I have chased alien beings through the eyes and minds and ears of law enforcement, scientists, engineers, and the military. The paranormal is real. And there are many species on this planet, many alien species on this planet that are sharing our planet presently. And they are damn real. And I mean the word damn real. Some of them are here to ingest emotional energy. Others are here to even maybe ingest our blood. And others are here to educate and elevate us above the energy suckers, as I call them. Our government can only keep the negative ones at bay for at least now. I think the government has always been in a position that they're just here keeping things under control the best they can. But I think pretty much the aliens, the negative ones and the positive ones, basically they pretty much have free reign of the world. and probably will continue to. I don't know if we can ever catch up to them to really take control back. And I don't even know if we ever did have control. I pretty much believe that they probably had a lot to do with our creations, etc. So next, I had personal encounters with I would call them direct encounters with alien beings. One example I will give you was when I lived back in Georgia. There were 3 aliens that confronted me in my backyard. Basically, I felt threatened. I felt there was something coming. So I went out in the backyard, and there were 3 aliens. One of them was a tall gray. The other one was a big, kind of mean looking, bluish gray reptilian. And the other one was like an energy being, high intensity, high power electricity, basically sparking and making all kinds of racket and noise. I honestly don't know. I didn't really have a direct communication with that particular one, but the other 2 I definitely did. And one of the reasons they were there, they were challenging a thought that came across my mind. I don't know where it came from a couple of days before. And I was kind of thinking about this thought, and suddenly I had this feeling that something was going to happen and I needed to get outside and maybe see what was out there. And when I got out there, like I said, I confronted these 3 alien beings. So the thought was this: to be fearless is to be big, and to be fearful will make you small and weak. And they didn't want me to realize that, to believe in that. They wanted me to stay weak and fearful, because I believe that's how they control us, being weak and fearful. Another thing that was mixed in with that is we should never, one of the biggest things that many people fear is death. And one of the things that came across and in my mind, maybe it was planted there by another positive alien, was that we should never, never, never fear death. There is no reason to fear death, and we shouldn't, because it makes us weak again. So anyways, I stood my ground. I did not back down. I said, I will keep these thoughts in my mind forever. And I have. And they pretty much disappeared. And I've never been bothered by them again since then. And this was back in the 80s, 1980s. So anyways, I've always told my children to embrace the strangeness of the paranormal. For the paranormal, I believe, is the of today is the normal of tomorrow. And if you are ahead of the game, your personal evolution will bring you great peace in this chaotic world. And I want you to always remember that. So if you like us, that's all for today. And if you like us, please like us and subscribe to our channel and add comments. And if you have any questions or would like to share a story, please do that at dimensionalwalking@gmail.com. And until next time, happy trails. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.